Photographing people is kind of similar in that everyone is loaded with insecurities and vulnerabilities, whether they're an artist or an author or a psychologist. They can all have like a vision of how they see themselves. So I think everyone is kind of unified by portraiture in some sense. I don't work out of my own studio, but I'm often in people's homes to do their portraits or their studios. And so I have the luxury of looking at people's stuff all the time. So I guess what inspires me is like other people's spaces. I've always just been interested in how people have an art practice. I studied French literature and gender studies. And so I wasn't in art school and I didn't know what it looked like or what it could look like to be an artist. The curiosity really inspired that, and eventually just getting into their studio and being like, what do you do?
I'm actually going to have you sit there on that side. Yeah, trying to like close your eyes and go back there. And then
I think I realized like the more time I spend with people, the better the results. So I really doubled down on that and made the portrait process about the experience just as much as it is about the photos that people end up with. I like understanding how people see themselves, but sometimes it's hard for people to get that across right away. So I like to ask how their best friend or their partner or their kid might describe them. And usually they can get into that zone a bit easier. How do you want to come across? Like, what do you want people to feel when they see your photo? I won't give away all my questions, but this like very heady personal stuff about self-perception. It's about being able to create a portrait where somebody really recognizes themselves, and all of those questions kind of help. Most people want a lot of the same things when they're having a portrait done, when they want to be represented in the world. People want to be seen as approachable or confident, successful.
Layers of art.
A lot of my clients are found through word of mouth, and I love that. It means that somebody had a great experience, that they found it worth talking about with someone else, or someone saw their photo and was like, oh yeah, I want that feeling and that experience too. Having digital representation of my work is essential. I just remember wanting a website in like 2013. I was like, I'm an artist. I need to have a portfolio somewhere. And I just figured out what was the best price point for what I needed and wanted. I had something really specific in mind. I worked with a consultant 5 years ago. She had a great vision that I wanted to expand on. The Flex block really allowed me to make that happen. I was able to position things in a way that I could like tell a story in a certain section. I could connect different shoots just by way of composition or lighting. I think I've stuck with format for so long because the feedback and the updates, but most importantly, the support from the format staff is always really good. If I ever have questions or if something goes wrong when I'm editing a page, I'm like, help. And somebody responds like almost immediately. And that is a huge, huge thing for me. Ideally, the portraits resonate with everyone, but then the editing and curating of my portfolio makes it such that those things are also really appealing to editors or producers. The dream is really just having people trust me and having people feel ready to be vulnerable with me. Let's do this. You're ready, I'm ready, let's go.